Well, Ali, European action this weekend, a break from the Premiership and a chance to go to Italy, something different for the boys, but a big game.
Oh, it's a massive game, something we're really excited about. Obviously a new adventure as well, which we tend to thrive on really. So we're looking forward to getting out there, and as I say, it does freshen it up, having gone through 3 tough fixtures in the Premiership. Obviously different competition just adds an extra air of excitement, and you can tell that in training. So the guys are very well prepared and looking forward to this weekend.
You come into it on the back of a great result up at Newcastle this weekend. How much confidence has that given you going into this game?
Well, it does. I mean, obviously it's so tight in that middle, any points you pick up, and we were obviously disappointed to not get a win over Christmas, but to come out of that and win this weekend was massive for us, and it obviously puts us into 6th place in the Premiership, and gives us a springboard to really push on in these 2 competitions, and then obviously once we get back into the Premiership we can kick on up that hopefully.
We've got a month off from the Premiership now. Leicester's on the horizon, but before then we've got these massive games in the Amlin and obviously the LV. A lot of talk that we potentially could qualify for a quarter-final in the Amlin, but first things first, you've got to win in Prato and make sure that Perpignan game is worth something.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if we get too far ahead of ourselves, we're going to fall over, and they're going to be a tough opposition this weekend, because any Italian side at home is a different kettle of fish compared to when they travel away. So they'll be tough. We've got to be fully prepared, and if we perform to our maximum, we'll come out of it well. But that's what we're focusing on. If we focus on the performance, the result hopefully will take care of itself, and we can then, only then look at the next round of fixtures.
We've seen the other results when sides have gone to Prato this year. It's not been easy for them, has it?
No, they've all just picked up bonus points really in the last few minutes. So it's going to be a hell of a battle, and we're just fully focused on getting a win out there. If we get a good win out there, then obviously it gives us an opportunity to attack Perpignan and hopefully win the group.
When you look at it, you're going to rotate the side a little bit this week and give some guys some much needed rest, but others the chance to stake their claim again. At the moment the squad's pretty strong, isn't it, and playing well. Yeah,
we're going into a phase. It's a phase and a focus on together, basically us sticking together as a group, and it's really appropriate now that we obviously get into the squad system. We think we've got a hell of a strength in depth, and some guys have been unlucky in a certain sense not to be involved too much, but they'll get their chances, and it's up to them to put in huge performances that we can't leave them out again. So across the board we'll have plenty of opportunity to see the whole squad in the next 4 weeks or so, and it's up to the guys to grab hold of the shirt.
We've been talking to the lads there a minute ago in various interviews and saying it just shows how far the club's come, that we're getting excited about European fixtures rather than, no disrespect, a trip to Otley or somewhere like that.
Yeah, it is. It's only 2 years ago where it was league fixtures week in, week out, and now you get that mix of 3 weeks in the Premiership, 2 weeks in the Amlin, 2 weeks in the LV, and then back into the Premiership. It certainly makes it exciting, and the guys just are relishing it and looking forward to it. And we need to keep that enthusiasm. It's important as a club we don't forget where we've come from, but equally enjoy these times when we've got some good trips and some exciting opposition to play against.
The other big news today, obviously Tom Johnson called up into the Saxons squad once more. Great to see any of our players getting international honours, but special word for Tom?
Well, he deserves it. It's not by fluke. He's put in a hell of a lot of time over the last few years on his game, whether it's his conditioning, so his skills, his rugby knowledge, and he's the model professional, which is exactly what we want at the club. He's done a great job, in his performances, and hopefully it inspires some of our younger guys to really knuckle down. If they put the work that he puts in, there's no reason why they can't get international cornuts in the future. And obviously with the academy producing some fantastic talent, especially at under 20s level and under 18s, we need to get these guys through, but it may take a couple of years, but when they do, they'll certainly be a force.
Brilliant. Thanks, Ali.
Cheers.